We are here with Grant Knoche,
Hello.
and we're gonna play a little game called Backtrack. We're gonna make you listen to your songs backwards,
Oh gosh.
and you're gonna have to guess them.
Okay. All right. All right.
I think everyone
That's
gives me
fun.
this reaction, but I know that he's gonna do so well because you produce all your own stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I just know like you're gonna hear something and you're gonna be like, I know that.
Like that's a sound
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay. That's
we're
a
gonna-
fun game. Okay.
We're gonna start off with I think an easy one.
Okay. Intrusive thoughts.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right away. Right away. So let's talk about intrusive thoughts for a little bit.
Yeah.
How did this song, even video, come together? Because you're giving like main pop energy
Yeah.
in this whole release, this whole project.
It was a fun one for sure.
Yeah.
I think what's funny is this song came out a year prior to the music
Mhm,
video,
mhm.
and when the music video came out, people were like, "I love your new song,"
Right.
and I was like, "It's been out." But I think it's cool because like getting to do a music
Right.
video like that, it really gets to show the visuals that I want for the song.
Mhm.
And there's so many songs, like especially when I'm making them, I'm like seeing what I want as a music video or on stage,
Right.
and like with all this production, like. But then I'm an independent artist. I can't make that happen for every single song. So when I
Valid,
do get
valid.
to do it, I'm like, man,
I
this
mean,
feels
you
great.
killed it. You killed it. Backup dancers. You had the whole thing in
Yeah, it
that
was
video.
fun.
And also, when you get new people saying that, then it's new fans. Like they just
Right.
discovering you for the first time. So there's
Yeah.
always like that silver lining of.
For sure,
of
for
people
sure.
hearing it,
So
so.
that was great.
I know he's
Right.
gonna kill this. We're gonna move on to track 2.
All right. Talk.
Guys,
Is that right?
It's talk. It's talk.
Okay.
This game, it's gonna be so quick.
After I
But-
said it, I was like, oh, you don't know. I don't know.
Are you picking up on vocals or production? What's your what do you think is sticking out?
I think the last two have been vocals.
Vocals. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I heard like the dun 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 dun, like that thing
Mhm.
in the Intrusive Thoughts one a little bit, but
It's so
Yeah.
interesting because usually we have like musicians or producers that do this and they pick up on like the things that they worked on or the
Yeah.
things that they really know. But you do everything on these songs, so
yeah. My manager recently, I released like the acapellas of
Yeah.
all the songs,
Yep.
and he was like, I didn't know those harmonies were in the back for that ad lib, and I was like,
I mean,
it's been there.
he loves to do lots of harmonies, lots of layers. Even
Yeah.
I mean, you worked on this with Liam Benyon,
Yeah.
and you guys also worked together for
He's
Adela.
from Canada
He's from
too.
here, yeah. He's
Yeah.
a Toronto boy.
Yeah.
You're in his home city, but
Yeah.
what was that like working? I mean, with him and working with Adela as well. Where I saw
So fun.
that video you posted, there's a lot of layered vocals in that too.
For
The-
Superscar?
yeah,
Yeah, it was so fun. It was so great. And like, I think it was, I mean, she didn't have any music out at the time
Right,
when we
right.
wrote it. So it was kind of really cool. Like, we were just kind of figuring out what that would look like,
Right.
and there wasn't any blueprint for making it be like this kind of specific
Right,
song,
right.
So it was just really great. It was nice to be able to be so free in a session and
Mhm.
be like, all right, let's make this kind of thing. I love that she's a dancer as well.
Yep,
So
yep.
I feel like, I guess, a pro for me, I feel like as a producer, is like knowing dance and like knowing what makes people move or
Right.
what dancers can dance to.
100%.
I think it really helps, and it really, with my own music, with other people's, I'm
Mhm.
like, it was a really great session. So
I mean,
yeah.
you guys killed that. That's like one of the best pop
Thanks.
songs that came out. So he
I love
produced it.
that. Yeah.
great. Let's
Next one.
Yeah, let's move on.
Okay. First hello.
Yeah, we had to throw this.
That
in
one took
here.
me out first. I was like, what? I was like, whoa. It was like backwards. It's like,
Yeah,
what's happening?
it's very. I mean, a lot more vocal driven, so the vocals sound a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this track because I feel like
Yeah.
this really opened up a whole new world for you when it came
Mhm.
to online and audience and new
Yeah.
people. I think from such a long way since First Hello, but
Yeah.
how's that journey been?
It's been really cool. It's been nice. I think a lot, just getting like all the DMs and messages that I've gotten about people hearing the song and that it's saying like it's changed my life,
Right,
and
right.
like, it's been really neat. I think the other thing that's cool too is it's not like, when I wrote the song, I didn't want to pigeonhole it into just being only about sexuality. I think for
Right.
me it was,
Right.
but I wanted to allow like someone to listen to it and relate to it
Yeah,
in
yeah.
whatever way they wanted to,
Mhm,
and like if they were, because it's really just about your first hello and having a secret, not fully being yourself, and
right.
finally having that, that
Yeah.
moment, Yeah, it's been really cool. All the messages have been like so touching, and
Yeah.
and that song's changed my life a lot. So
Great.
very grateful for
We
it.
love that. It's a beautiful track.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're gonna move on to track 4.
Song?
Yeah.
Were you about to say the?
No, I was like, we're gonna
About
move
to-
on to.
Oh, Mr. Independent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's a curveball, it's this one.
That one, yeah.
How
for
did
a
this
second.
How did this come together?
In the shower, actually.
Yeah.
I wrote
In
it in the shower. I
Okay.
was like, dun, 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 and just in the shower. And then I remember recording like my voice memo of it, and then going out down to the studio that
And then
night and kind of
doing
putting it together. And then when the American Song Contest show happened, they had asked me to like just send over a playlist of, you know, upcoming songs that I
Okay.
have. And that one I was like, this one needs to be it. It
The-
feels like it could, like I could dance to it. I could do a lot of different cool stuff to it.
Cool.
Very funny. My dad did not like the song
No?
at first. No.
Okay.
He was like, that one? Why? What? I don't like
I mean, the
it.
song speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
then I was like, trust me, it'll make sense. But
how did that all come together? Because so did you apply for American Song Contest?
not, no.
They reached out to you.
no, they reached
That's
out. Yeah.
sick. Because like, were you a Eurovision fan or like familiar with Eurovision?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It's
Yeah, for sure.
the fact that this happened, and I feel like a lot of people don't know about it because it was kind of during COVID, so it was like a weird time.
Yeah.
But how was it performing on like that stage, and even just getting all of these like productions in different weeks and being able
so
to like
cool.
do so many different ways to do that song?
Yeah, it was amazing because I think, again, like when I'm an independent artist, it's like you don't have all the budget to make
Mhm.
this crazy production
right.
thing, but it's so cool because they allowed me to really put a show on for what I want it to be,
Right.
and like just represent the song and myself as an artist how I want it to
Right.
be. So to be able to use all the dancers and the lights and the
Yeah.
pyro and smoke, and so it was like so cool.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure you learned so many like behind the scenes things that you're like, okay, I can do this now on my own
Yeah.
because I see how they've done it. You know what I mean? So
And I almost think I was like, this is exactly what I'd want like my arena tour to be like or something.
right.
You know,
Which is
so
coming.
It's coming.
It's
on
coming.
the way. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
got one more.
One more?
Yeah.
Woohoo.
It's
Yeah.
so easy. I mean, it kind of there's parts that sound similar backwards.
Uh-huh.
But let's talk about how this song came together because this was like an old demo that you found, right? On your
was.
computer.
Yeah.
And then has that inspired you to go back now and like look at older stuff and see like what?
I do every once in a while. I think like I remember this was during like Christmas when I went and found it, and I was just going through my hard drive like, oh, you know, what are some cool things? And
Right.
I came across it. It was the same like woohoo
Right,
that thing, but then there was a totally different beat underneath it
Right.
and different chords and stuff. And I was like, this could be something really cool. And I kind of just like started messing around, made the beat, and then literally the melody that's on that was a one take melody
Oh,
that
sick.
I did.
Yeah.
Like a pass back to it, and I was on FaceTime with my manager, and we were like, "This is really cool. Like,
Yeah,
why
it's-
not? Like, let's start writing it out and everything." So
It's-
then I did that with my manager, and then Liam
as
as
well.
well.
Yeah,
We all
no,
wrote together and did it.
it's a killer song. One of my favorites on the record.
Thank
But
you.
also, when you were doing the release for this, you really got fans involved. You let them ask,
Yeah.
which track you want to release next, and you were
Mhm.
getting votes. How was it bringing like the fans into that process for your album? Because I feel like it's so interesting from the fan side to like get to hear things. So you were still also working on stuff,
Yeah.
right?
It was really fun. Parts of it were stressful.
I know it sounds like
but
stressful.
it was good because I think that honestly some of the songs that I was releasing, because with Spotify you have to like, they're like, give us 4 weeks in advance, and you have to,
way early.
and
yeah.
I was literally finishing up every song like literally the week before it was coming
Okay,
out,
Okay.
or a couple days before it came out,
Okay.
and putting it out. So it was stressful at times because I was like, oh, they're definitely gonna want this one next, and then they switched and had
And
the
then they
other song,
want-
and I was like, that song's not even close to that. I gotta figure, So
Under pressure though, cracking. I mean,
yeah,
crack.
I think I do really well under pressure. Like
I'm the same
stressed,
way, man.
it's
So
yeah.
I will wait till the last minute. Like something's due in like a month. I'm like the night before. Oh shit! Like this is
Yeah.
this is when we're doing it. So.
yeah. So
But you killed it. You
Thank
got all
you.
5 right as expected.
thanks.
What do you want to let the people know about what you've got coming up?
Just stay tuned for new music and come see me on tour.
Yeah.
Love
See you
to see
there.
y'all there.